In an old forgotten neighborhood in Lagos, hidden between broken buildings and narrow streets, stood an apartment people feared. That evening, she arrived.
"Madam, are you sure you want this room?" says the landlord.
"I only need a place to stay," Amora replied nicely. Nobody had lived in room 13 for years, but she didn't hesitate. She walked in and locked the door.
"God help this woman,"
landlord whispers.
At exactly 2:13 a.m., the compound generator suddenly died. Darkness swallowed everything. Then, a woman's voice began whispering, but she lived alone. "Who is she talking to?" Neighbor 1 asked. "There's nobody inside." Neighbor 2 answers. For 7 nights, exactly 2:13 a.m., the whispers returned, sometimes laughter, sometimes crying, sometimes angry voices. Fear spread through the compound. "That woman is not normal," an old woman says. But one man refused to believe the fear. Connor, young, bold, too curious for his own good. Tonight, he wanted answers.
"I'll find out what she's hiding," Connor says.
At 2:13 a.m., Connor stepped outside. The air smelled rotten, like something had been dead for weeks. He moved closer to her window and looked inside.
"What is that smell?" Connor whispers.
Inside, Amora sat quietly, eyes wide open, staring ahead. Across from her, an empty chair, moving on its own. Then suddenly, Amora smiled, without turning, and spoke softly. He says, "You've been watching us." Amora says. The chair stopped moving. Then, deep scratches appeared on the wall, as if invisible fingers were tearing through cement. Connor ran.
"Jesus Christ!" Connor screamed in fear.
The next morning, Connor was gone, door locked, windows closed, no blood, no body, nothing. He vanished. "Connor is missing," a neighbor says. The landlord forced open Amora's room, but inside, no furniture, no clothes, only dust, like nobody had lived there for years. Police checked records. Then came the impossible truth. Amora died 3 weeks ago in an accident on 3rd Mainland Bridge. "This woman is dead," the officer says to the crowd. Then an old tenant remembered, 20 years ago, a woman accused of witchcraft lived in room 13. Villagers burned her alive. Before dying, she screamed a curse. "Anyone who watches me will take my place," the old woman says. Everyone turned toward Connor's room and froze, because there he was, sitting at the table, eyes completely white, and across from him, an empty chair, moving, slowly. Then Connor smiled.
"She finally found someone to replace her," Connor says slowly.
That night, at exactly 2:13 a.m., the compound heard 2 voices, not 1, 2.